Welcome to the streets of the U.S. Today, I'll be in Montgomery, Alabama. Today, I'll be discussing the Blood Street Gang. The Bloods are a primarily black street gang founded in 1972 in Los Angeles. The gang and its different subsets can be found in all 50 states. Bloods are even found in other countries. The Bloods' main rival are the Crips, but in places outside of California, they have been known to be in conflict with the Gangster Disciples and other gangs that fall under the Folk Nation. Gang members migrating out of California started sets in Montgomery. Some of these blood sets are Cedar Block Pyro, Skyline Pyro, Mad Swan Blood, Six Deuce Brims, and Bloodstone Villains. These sets were established in the mid to late 90s. The Normandale Bloods, or NDBs, known on the street, are an established, homegrown Montgomery set. They are an offshoot from some of the Brim and Pyro sets merging and keeping the Blood identity. Another homegrown set is Woodley Lane Pyro. In 2012, 4 members of the Blood Street Gang were given a combination total of 2,094 months in federal prison. These Blood members were indicted on conspiracy, robberies, carjacking, and firearm charges. During the trial, the judge in the case increased 2 of the members' time because they threatened to kill government witnesses. The ATF, U.S. Marshals, Montgomery Police, and other Alabama law enforcement agencies were involved in the arrest of the 4 men. In 2018, the Alabama Supreme Court denied the appeal for Mario Woodward for the 2006 murder of a Montgomery police officer. Woodward was convicted of killing MPD officer Keith House during a traffic stop on the North Decatur Street in 2006. Officer House was shot in the head. He fell to the ground. Officer House was then shot 4 more times. He died 2 days later from his gunshot wounds. Woodward was a member of the Bloods. This was Woodward's second known murder. 20 years earlier, he pled guilty to manslaughter for killing Janice Albert. In 2012, the rapper known as Low Fat was shot and killed. He was killed at a hospital garage as he was sitting inside of his car waiting for his child to be born. Low Fat had supposedly stolen drugs from a blood set out of Montgomery. The Bangin' Money Gang, also known as BGM, was a drug trafficking blood clique out of Montgomery that was ran by rapper Eldorado Red. DeAndre Washington was convicted of Low Fat's murder and had other charges. He was sentenced to life plus 20 years in prison. Eldorado Red and Maurice Corner were also charged with conspiracy and participating in gang activity in Georgia. Eldorado Red got 25 years, Connor got 30 years, and a 4th man, Manny Shapayev, was charged for the murder, but charges were dropped. Manny Shapayev was a former Russian gangster who had flipped and was an FBI informant. Manny ran a car dealership for exotic cars and had sold Low Fat a car. Low Fat had been pulled over on a traffic stop. The car came back as stolen. Low Fat's testimony could have put Manny in prison. This was a theory law enforcement believed that had caused Low Fat's death. Manny was believed to have hired the Blood Gang to kill Low Fat. In 2017, rapper Eldorado Red appealed his case and won. He was released from prison after serving 3 years on a 25-year prison sentence. He was found not guilty of Low Fat's murder at trial, but was convicted of other crimes. If you like this story, please like and subscribe to the channel.